Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome to another edition of Fright Friday. This is the segment my good friend, the HorrorFreak 85, came up with, where he picks a theme, and we watch a horror movie based on that theme, and do a review. This week it's one hell of a movie. That means anything having to do with the devil, or demons, or possession. This week I picked The Devil's Rain. The Devil's Rain is a 1975 film which runs approximately 86 minutes and is directed by Robert Frost, who passed away on March 21st, 2012 at the age of 84. Now, he was responsible for And Soon the Darkness, The Abominable Dr. Phibes, and Dr. Phibes Rises Again. This has a first-rate cast. You have Ernest Borgnine playing Jonathan Corbus. Unfortunately, he passed away on July 8th, 2012, at the age of 95. It's hard for me to pick my favorite movie that he did. He was in The Poseidon Adventure, but my two favorites are Escape from New York and The Black Hole. This also has William Shatner as Mark Preston. He was in Fanboys, and I mean, he's Captain Kirk. Enough said. This has Tom Skerritt as Tom Preston. He was in Alien, Top Gun, MASH, and Poison Ivy. This has a brief part by Eddie Albert, who plays Dr. Sam Richards. Unfortunately, he passed away on May 26, 2005, at the age of 99. He was in The Longest Day, The Longest Yard, and Airport 79, Concorde. And another brief role by John Travolta, who plays Danny. Oddly enough, his name from Greece. He was in Face Off, Killing Season, and The Punisher with Thomas Jane. Now, some interesting things about the film. Vincent Price was originally considered for Corbus, or the Devil. This is John Travolta's film debut. Christopher Plummer was asked to play the William Shatner part. And Peter Cushing was considered for Dr. Richards, the Eddie Albert part. Thought that was pretty cool. This movie is kind of crazy. Not exactly easy to explain, but I'll give it a shot. The Preston family has basically been tormented by Jonathan Corbus because they have a book of satanic rites that he wants, and also an amulet. So basically, he turns their family, steals their souls, and basically turns them into worshippers of the devil. And how you can basically tell is they have these protruding black eyes, and when they're killed, they melt like wax, which is pretty cool. Kind of gross, but pretty cool. Now, of course, William Shatner is the first one to try to take on the devil, or Jonathan Corbus. He has turned. And this was a really cool thing. When you see him in the makeup with the protruding black eyes, if you spray painted his face white, he would look exactly like Michael Myers. Basically, that's the Halloween, mask was based on his face. But as I'm watching it, I was like, wow, that really does look like Michael Myers. And here's the best part. When he pins his brother, I believe it's his brother, up against the wall, he does a slight head tilt, which is where John Carpenter had to have got it from. It's basically the same thing. And I thought it was so cool. He definitely looked creepy in the film. This is like I said, it's a crazy film. It's very hard to explain. There's also a kind of like a subplot about how he has a whole bunch of souls trapped in this ancient bottle that looks like a ram, which is kind of where he gets his power from, I guess. Now, on the back, in the special features, there is actually a segment done by the high priest and high priestess of the Satanic Church. One of the credits in the film, and he was actually in the film briefly, they actually consulted the man who created the Satanic Church and the Satanic Bible. I believe his name's Anton LaVey. And they have his notes from the set of The Devil's Reign. And basically why they consulted is because they wanted to get the rituals right. He also designed costumes for helped design costumes for the Satanic priest and everything else. But it was pretty interesting because they said he was a completely normal and nice person, and mostly everyone got along with him fantastically. It's only a 10-minute interview, but it's it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, I'm not sure if the Dark Sky DVD actually has the interview with the people of the Satanic Church. It's definitely worth watching. It's really cool. Now, this, of course, is a 7 Blu-ray, which has a really nice transfer. Like I said, it was done on Dark Sky DVD. But check this one out. It's a very 70s satanic piece. Still surprised it was rated PG, believe it or not, because it was kind of weirdly gory in parts. But definitely check this one out. And check out the Horror Freak 85 to see what our theme is for next week and to see what he picked. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.